بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. إن الحمد لله نحمده ونستعينه ونستغفره ونؤمن به ونتوكل عليه ونعوذ به من شرور أنفسنا ومن سيئات أعمالنا. من يهده الله فلا مضل له ومن يضلل فلا هادي له وأشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له وأشهد أن محمدا عبده ورسوله. اللهم صل على محمد وعلى آل محمد كما صليت على إبراهيم وعلى آل إبراهيم إنك حميد مجيد. اللهم بارك على محمد وعلى آل محمد كما باركت على إبراهيم وعلى آل إبراهيم إنك حميد مجيد. سبحانك اللهم لا علم لنا إلا ما علمتنا إنك أنت العليم الحكيم. اللهم يا معلم إبراهيم علمنا ويا مفهم سليمان فهمنا يا رب العالمين. اللهم يا معلم داود علمنا ويا مفهم سليمان فهمنا يا رب العالمين. رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقهوا قولي. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. Alhamdulillah, thank Allah again for all the blessings upon us, and as we always reminding ourselves all the time, there's no better blessing, great blessing than you find yourself as Muslim. If Allah correct your deen, you have tawheed, you have a good aqidah, there is no blessings more than this. It means among the human beings, Allah select you to connect you to Himself. You don't have nobody except Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. If you have that kind of Iman and belief and connection towards your Lord, and when you see some people connecting themselves to certain things, you feel like, what happened to them? Allah is a blessing. It's Allah who make it easy for you. So we keep on thanking Allah, praying Allah rectify our shortcomings and forgive us and make us be in the right path, the path of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam and the Sahaba and the Tabi'een, and after them the good one. And we pray all of them, may Allah be pleased of them. We testify that there is no God worthy of worship except Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala alone. And we bear witness that Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam is true servant of Allah. He is a true servant of Allah and the last messenger sent to us and the jinn kind. May salutation and peace and blessings of Allah be upon him, and may Allah be pleased with his family and the companions, and may Allah make us follow their ways. Alhamdulillah, we will continue with the Hadith number 36. Hadith number 36 that we start last week, inshallah, is the Hadith we explain how it is connecting to the Hadith before. And Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, on the authority of Abu Hurairah, reported by Muslim, he said, قال رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم من نفس عن مؤمن كربة من كرب الدنيا نفس الله عنه كربة من كرب يوم القيامة ومن يسر على مؤسر يسره الله عليه في الدنيا والآخرة ومن ستر مسلما ستره الله في الدنيا والآخرة والله في عون العبد ما كان العبد في عون أخيه ومن سلك طريقا يلتمس فيه علما سهل الله له به طريقا إلى الجنة وما اجتمع قوم في بيت من بيوت الله يتلون كتاب الله ويتدارسونه بينهم إلا نزلت عليهم السكينة وغشيتهم الرحمة وحفتهم الملائكة وذكرهم الله في من عنده ومن بطأ به عمله لم يسرع به نسبه. رواه مسلم بهذا اللفظ. The Sheikh is saying, we continue with the explanation of the Sheikh when he said, he brought the saying of Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. He said, من نفس عن مؤمن كربة من كرب الدنيا نفس الله عنه كربة من كرب يوم القيامة. تنفيس الكربة عن أخيك إذا وقع أبوك في كربة من مال. If your brother or your sister fall in something that is hard for him or for her, If your brother is in difficulty, and then you relieve the person from that that distress and that kind of hardship. نفس الله عنك كربة من كرب يوم القيامة. Be aware that Allah will make easy for you. Allah will relieve you from the trials, the distress among the distresses of Qiyamah. And when you study the scenarios of Qiyamah, at the end, sometimes you will make nightmares. If you really study and then you listen to the lectures from the good scholars who took it, how the Rasulullah explained, and how the scholars comment about it. Well, if you have a lesson, you will have, majority of the time, you will have nightmares. Because it is the scenario where you cannot imagine. Like this, even if you think about it, it's scary. Can you imagine how great the Qiyamah is until a newborn will have gray hair? فكيف تتقون إن كفرتم يوما يجعل الولدان شيبا. A new baby born will have a gray hair right away. Look like an old person. Any woman who is carrying something will drop it. The father is running away from his son. The mother is running away from her son, a beloved baby boy. Because usually it's moms who are spoiling their baby son. That's how they spoil us. And when you see the father is always baby girl. But now, before even the fathers, even when they are loved them too much, when they hear the noise of moped, you see the children running away. They try to fix themselves. But today, fathers are even more softer now. Mothers are complaining. Except some crazy people who are beating up their children mercilessly. May Allah change their ways. Islamically, we don't beat children. If you want to correct them, you correct them the right way. A child, you beat them, you see some parents, they beat their children until even the face, you see marks. It's haram, Islamic. You can fix your child. When they get to age where they have to understand, Rasulullah said, if they play with the prayer, they joking with the prayer, they don't want to take it serious. When they reach the age of 10, you have to punish them. But this punishment Rasulullah talked about is not the kind of punishment we are doing. You see a grown man slapping a child on the face. After the hand, will leave marks on the. It's not. This is not good. It's haram. It's not good. Islamically, you don't beat children. It's a face. You don't do that. SubhanAllah, even here, you would be in trouble. If they call on you child service, you'll be in trouble. It's your own child, but you'll be in trouble. It doesn't mean we have to leave children jumping all over the places, like the way the children are jumping here when we're trying to focus in the prayers. See them jumping from, it's not, we don't allow them to do that. We scare them, put them next to us. Beating them is not good, inshallah. So when we were young, your father moped or your uncle, you just heard everybody, even the women, they ran away. But today the fathers are becoming so weak. You see a child running and then the father, subhanAllah, we still remember when your father, your uncle just look at you, you know that you're in trouble. He doesn't have to say anything. But today, you see a father, the child is even playing in the masjid, he doesn't even say anything. That's not how they raise us. We have to be careful also, we have to raise them right way. And without being cruel to them, we fix them. So I'm saying, I'm bringing this as parenthesis because the day of Qiyamah, everybody is running away from his beloved. Because of how Yawmin Azim. That day is a great day. If Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, He Himself is Azim, and He said that day is Azim, we cannot imagine that. So if Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam is saying, if you relieve your brother from what? The distress of this dunya, Allah will relieve you from the distresses. One of the distress of among the distress of what? Yawm al-Qiyamah. Because it's a lot of scenario. We're not gonna have it, it's not a class of what how Qiyamah will start. But we have to realize that it's a lot of scenarios. People will think Sirat is done, but it's a lot of things behind, in front of you. After that, is this before a person gets to Jannah? It is what? It is a long way. That's the reason why it is a journey that you need a good provision. And فَإِنَّ خَيْرَ الزَّادِ التَّقْوَى. The best of the provision you can have is what? A taqwa. So anything you do, you have to always remember that one day you will take your journey. We are just trying to get provision as much as we can. So if a day passes and you do not get any provision, you have to cry before you sleep. As a true believer, you stay 24 hours, you do not have any provision that you take with you. You know that Alhamdulillah, inshallah, if Allah accepts this is one of my provision, it means that day you spoil that day. So may Allah say that Shaitan will always come and distract us. We have to understand that. To distract us when it comes to what? Chasing your akhirah. He wants you to chase dunya all the time. The moment you want to chase dunya, you don't feel tired. You can spend 90 minutes, 120 minutes watching soccer or watching any kind of useless stuff. But 2 minutes after you put Quran, you feel sleep. You start yawning. You think it's because you are tired? It's shaitan. It's shaitan. When you start reading Quran, that's it, it's a problem. When you start listening to Quran, you start sleeping. But the moment you start, gossiping about someone, oh, you have energy. Oh, you start watching a show, whatever it is, for the sister telenovela or how they call it, and there's a lot of things, soccer, or politics. Wow. So we have to, know yourself. You have to know yourself and stay away from things that excite you more than Allah. Because Allah talked about some people. When Allah is mentioned, you see their faces like they see death. But the moment they mention something else, you see them, you see them, their face, they smile, they're happy. So you become shaitan. When they mention Allah, it's a problem for you. But the moment they mention something else, you're happy. May Allah protect us. So the scenarios, a lot of scenarios of Qiyamah is scary. One of them also is the day we know that the sun will be under our head. And everybody will stand according to his actions. If you did good, you will be standing there, but you will suffer, but you know it's going to be like suffering of others. The one who did wrong, you will see them, they're drowning in their what? Their sweat. Some people to reach their waist. The other people even their neck. Because Allah make haram that earth. Allah make it haram, it will never absorb your sweat. And it's not going to go to the place of someone. No, it's not going to flow. It's like you are in a bucket. When it pour, it stay there. Here, when you saw, you would never even see it when it fall on the floor. Alhamdulillah, it's one of the mercy of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Alhamdulillah. But Qiyamah is not the same. So may Allah save us that day. Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, if he is bringing Qiyamah issue, a Muslim, if you doubt about Qiyamah, you are not Muslim anymore. If you have doubt about Qiyamah, you don't believe, until now your Iman is not complete. And today you see some people who saying that, who even go and see it. You guys are Muslims, they call themselves Muslims. Yeah, they say.
Except for those who will be under the shade.
The shade, perfectly, of course. Ameen. The day of Qiyamah, there will be a lot of, some people, Allah, Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam called them 7 people. Okay, they will be under the shade of Allah. The day there's no shade except Allah's shade. May Allah put us among them. Among them is also one person I will just bring, is the one also remember about Allah, and he starts crying. He starts crying himself, only him, between him and Allah. He starts crying for how shortcomings he has and how merciful Allah is. He saw something that reminded him about Allah, and then he remembered about Allah and he started crying for the sake of Allah. So all of us, we have to ask ourselves, the last time you cry just for the sake of Allah. When we see people complain, it's always about dunya. Please help us. You see people crying. They come in front of you crying. You will never someone come crying because Imam, Allah, I want to have great Iman. I want to do this Iman. No, nobody cares about that. All is business, is money, is this. Always. Always. All of us. When you see a person so sad, it's not because he missed Fajr prayer. He can miss 2 Fajr prayer, 2 Jummah, it's not a problem. But if a problem in his job, I'm about to lose that job, they're crying even in front of you. You want me to do it? So we really have to think about it. Rasulullah mentioned those people, among them those who would be under the shade of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So may Allah put us under his shade. Among them is like the way we're sitting down here. We have to love each other for the sake of Allah. Rasulullah said, 2 people who love each other for the sake of Allah. They unite for the sake of Allah, and they separate for the sake of Allah also. So if you love your brother, love him for the sake of Allah. Not because he comes from my country or that's my people. No, the day of Qiyamah, al-akhillau yawmaydin ba'duhum li ba'din adu. Those who used to be friends in dunya, close friends. In dunya, the day of Qiyamah don't become enemy of each other. But illa al-muttaqeen, except those who unite because of what? A taqwa. It's taqwa that unites them. Brothers, we know each other in the masjid. That's where we know each other. Let us, purify again our intention towards each other. And let us love each other for the sake of Allah. Because there's no way Allah will accept us if we hate each other. If you're ready to see your brother or your brother in suffering, if you're ready to put your brother in a very funny position, until now, there's no Iman that is complete. Because among the condition of La ilaha illallah is what? Al-Mahabba. It's love. You have to love that word in your heart, and you mean it when you say it, and love anyone who said it. SubhanAllah, you see some people in a group, in a masjid, the Imam even is against all the people behind him, and he's saying what of darling, they say Ameen. And they don't even want him. But he's still there. I will lead you. And Rasulullah make it even among the people. Allah's mercy doesn't get close. Is the people don't want you, but you still force yourself to lead them. May Allah protect us from that.
You see the people hiking people?
Yeah, this is scammers.
The pharmacy.
Yeah.
We listen to you. Yeah, you said. You want to join? We're meeting at 10 p.m. tonight? Okay. All right, come. We're here, come. Listen, brother, please.
We all have to
please,
be
Muhammad,
careful of those scammers.
Don't give your name with Muhammad. You doing the bad thing like this.
It's not from home. He will cut it. Yes. So scammers are everywhere now. They go to group chats of Masjid. It's not even in this only this Masjid. Around the Bronx, I have someone even who did not pay attention. He sent $800. He sent $800. Wallah. Because the Imam of the Masjid has the number and then they scam his number. So he wrote that I need some urgently, can you send me, this amount of money in this account? So he himself did not even think about it, he just sent. Because Imam never asked him money. If it is urgent, it means it is urgent. He said later on he was like, no, Imam, it had been a while I'd not talked to Imam. So let me call him and find out. When he called him, he said, oh, he forgot to let them know. I was like, Imam also made a mistake. That someone scammed his phone, WhatsApp, and then he already even had one woman who sent him $1,000. So he had $1,800 that moment.
Huh?
Yes. Don't send anyone money who is writing you or calling you that is masjid meeting. Anything we do in here, we do it in the masjid, and we announce to everyone. And if you don't know the voice of the person, don't give anyone your information. May Allah protect us from them, and may Allah deal with them the right way they deserve. Because these are people, it's our own people. It's African, that's what I'm saying. And you see, it's our African people. So if instead of you going and scam the white people who are taking our wealth, you will come and scam the poor people who are trying to breathe. No, we're trying to survive. Subhanallah. May Allah save us from them. So everybody has to be aware of it, inshallah, that scammers are everywhere. Don't give nobody your information and so on. We see each other in the masjid. If someone asks you for money, say, I will meet you in the masjid. Then I will see if I can give you or not. Yep. It's so simple. I have like 3 of them who text me today. 3. Today, only today, yes.
They're texting a lot of people today.
Yeah. So may Allah save us from that.
This is the second time today.
So inshallah, the day of Qiyam is a lot of scenarios. And for you to find a way to save yourself, okay, save yourself. Rasulullah said, if you will save yourself from Jahannam, from hellfire, even with a part of what? A tamar, do it. So may Allah make it easy for all of us. So the Sheikh is saying, when you see a brother in a very situation that is so hard for him, bring him ease. Especially when it comes to financial. We explained that last week, and he said, وَمَنْ يَسَّرَ عَلَى مُعْسِرٍ يَسَّرَ اللَّهُ عَلَيْهِ فِي الدُّنْيَا وَالْآخِرَةِ. And whoever brings ease to one in difficulty, Allah will bring ease to him in what? In this world and the hereafter. You see a brother, you realize that some brother, that's what I said, some brothers, they don't ask. So we have to be smart sometimes and realize who's in need. If you have, Allah make it easy for you, make sure that you always spend it on righteous ones. When you spend on a righteous person, he will use that energy, that ease that you make for him, he will use it to worship Allah. The strength he has because of your help, you will have the reward of it, even if he doesn't make even dua for you. But sometimes, I'm not saying that not to spend on anyone, even on Khair you can spend. But if you have your brothers who are among 2 brothers, you see this one is more righteous. You see him like that. 2 people come, they are Muslim. But this one you really realize, in fact, what you see, that he is righteous, always in the masjid. The other one is in between. You have to help more the one who's righteous. Because Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, don't let anyone, don't let everybody eat your food except those who are righteous. But today, when we even making our celebrations, marriage and stuff, we don't invite the good people. It's the people who, we know that they are famous, they have fame, they are the one we invite. And this is what you want blessing. Because it's a naming ceremony of your son or your daughter. You want blessing. Or your marriage, you want blessing. But you will invite people who are naked, women who are naked, men who have a chain and bracelets everywhere and they don't even wear properly, who don't pray. It is the day of your celebration of marriage, people don't even pray. They're sitting down there, they don't pray. Where is the barakah in it? Women don't pray because they have makeup. So you think you're going to get blessing in that? Please, we have to think. How do you use your brain to think? The special day of your son or your daughter, you also your special day. The union between you and your wife, you call people who will come and bring the anger of Allah. And you want Allah to put barakah. May Allah save us. We are ready to always spend on haram. But when it comes to, halal, where you get more reward, shaitan make us look like, oh, you have a lot of peace. But when it comes to haram, it's no problem. You spend it. So when a person come to you, they don't come to you, but then you realize that they really, majority of the time when you see a person so sad, you ask them if they are okay, and did not tell you that, oh, because I have a headache, or because this one is sick. If they say, no, I'm good, know that it's financially isn't okay. So you have to be smart. It's not everybody who's asking. Allah praised some people, He said, some people are there, they don't ask. But when you see them, you think they are rich, but they are not rich. They are in debt. So these are people you need to help also. How do you find? You have to use your brain. May Allah help us. That's what we are saying here. Some people will come to you say, Imam, if you guys need anything, let me know. But some other people who already know how to help, they don't even ask. They come, oh Imam, this is $50 for the Monday food. Or this is, Masjid need this. They will buy soap, they will bring. They will see cups, they will buy and bring. Water, they bring. But you sitting down, they say, Imam will come and ask you. No, I'm not going to ask you. Why should I ask you? If you bring, it's your masjid. If you bring, you bring. If you don't bring, some people will bring. We have to understand one thing. If you refuse to do a job, Allah will send some people to do it. The reason why there's a dua, okay? Rasulullah is saying, Ya Allah, use us, but don't replace us. Today, Sheikh Muhammad is the one bringing water today, and one day he decides to stop. He doesn't bring anymore. Allah will bring someone who will bring it, and he's still there. And it's no good sign. You are the one taking care of the masjid, and one day you leave, someone is doing it, and you can say, oh, before I'm the one taking care of the masjid. And you talk and you're happy. Subhanallah, you should cry. You should cry. Because Allah will praise you. Allah realizes, no, I don't want you close to my masjid, taking care of my masjid. You go away. I need someone. Isn't I? وإن تتولوا يستبدل قوما غيركم ثم لا يكون أمثالكم. If you trying to boost yourself and turn away from what Allah is calling you upon, He will change you some people who will never act like you, behave like you. They will be good. So may Allah not replace us. May Allah use us for goodness. Whatever you do, don't let it stop. For the sake of Allah, wallahi, don't let it stop. Keep on doing it. Don't leave it because of dunya. Even if you have a job that is so tight, try your best. You keep it on. Some people have that, like that. Allah bless some people. when they don't come to the masjid and fix stuff, they don't feel free. When they don't pray at night, you see them during the day, they are not happy. When they miss the prayer in Jama'ah, they feel like the entire world is on their head. But the one who doesn't even care, he will wake up at 8 o'clock, oh, it's already Friday, oh, Allah, and they pray, Assalamu alaikum, may Allah accept. How Allah will accept this? Please. And life continues. Some people even they even warn their family, don't wake me up. Yeah.
Yeah, some people say that.
They tell their family, don't wake me up. So when it's time to pray their prayer, nobody will wake them up until the moment they want. They will get up, and you yourself imagine, Joe Biden, he will tell you, I need you at 3 o'clock. After 3 o'clock, I need you at 6 o'clock. So you will come the time you want? Joe Biden, he told you, I need you at 6 o'clock in the morning. After 6 o'clock, he told you also, I need you at 12:30. At 6 o'clock, you will wait until 8 o'clock, you point yourself? No. Even a simple mayor who will call you, you will run. I still remember they called us, say for preparation of Ramadan or whatever it is. 2 years ago, I went there. The time I went, that's the time they asked us to get there. But before I get there, the Imam, they already filled the place. But Imam, it's time to pray, come out, you don't come out. How come you get there early? Because the chief of what, the police call you? So may Allah save us, brothers. Now we really have bad ways, and we want Allah to give us Jannah. They say the Sahaba, you will see a person already lift his machete or whatever it is to break the wood. He heard Hayya ala Salah, he will never pull down again. He said, this is the time of Allah, I'm not going to put it in work of this dunya. He threw it in his back and he's continuing. But we have our phone, Hayya ala Salah, and you turn it off, and you continue. The moment you go, oh, you guys finish praying, say yes, okay. Allah Akbar. 2 minutes, you've done. That's how we pray. And we want Jannah. May Allah give us Jannah. Ameen. That's how we all say. How Allah, please, compare yourself to how these Sahaba they were doing. And you want the same Jannah as them. You yourself, they give you that Jannah, you will enter. But the human being will enter. They will enter. SubhanAllah. So may Allah change our ways, all of us. We really play with the deen. When it comes to helping people, we really have to try and help each other. That's how we are community. That's how Allah, the Prophet ﷺ built the community. Especially the moment the people of Makkah, they left everything and come to Medina. The people of Medina, may Allah again be pleased with them all the time. They accept them. Wallahi, they accept them. People even are ready even to share their own family. The moment, I have 2 words. Look, the one you want, I want them, you take one of them. It's not that you take this one, no. You take the one you want. Yeah, it's not going to be easy. But they never do it. The Sahaba, they don't take it. The only way is they share their wealth with them. They are ready. Do you have that iman? And then you want Jannah, the same place as them. Brother?
Where are you going?
No, we're going to call it his son.
Okay.
So we continue with the explanation. We will finish in 5 minutes, inshallah. The Sheikh said, وإن كان ذو عسرة فنظرة إلى ميسرة وأن تصدقوا خير لكم إن كنتم تعلمون. Last week we explained that ذو عسرة is the one who is in debt. You see a person in debt, and we explain how when a person is in debt and they are really a good Muslim, they cannot sleep. And when you look at the dua adhkar before you sleep, Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam is making dua. He said, Ya Allah, protect me from what? Debt. For ghalabat dayn. Debt overcome me. Before he sleep, he always make that dua also. So it's to tell you that when a person is in debt, they don't have peace. Good people, I'm talking about, because some people, they can have millions of debt, they don't care. And the person will come and ask, they say, no, I'm not going to give it to you. You'll give him the okay, I say, yes, I will give you the debt. They're ready, they don't care. Well, people say that. A Muslim say, oh no. And I explained how debt is so important last week, how we go even further, we explain how you need to have what? Witness, 2 witnesses. There's an entire ayah, a page, the longest ayah in the Quran called ayah to Dain. That's the longest ayah of Quran. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala explained how we should deal with what? Debt. From the beginning until the moment you want to what? Solve the problem. You don't just give a person an amount of money in debt because you see him in the masjid. We have been victims. Subhanallah. I still remember when I first came, I worked hard, outside the store, save money because my wife and my daughter are coming, so I have to save money and get an apartment. I have like 5,000, something like that. I kept it next to me. I see a board in the masjid because I'm newly coming. Everybody is in the masjid is Musa, but in fact they are Fir'aun. Some people you see them, you think it's Musa, but no, they are Fir'aun.
Yes.
Yeah? Someone say, you see him, you think it's Abu Bakr, but it's Abu Jahl himself there. May Allah protect us from that. So I saw a brother, he said, oh, he has an apartment, he's moving away from this city, he's going to another city, I will pay on his name. But the thing is, he has debt, he's not paid, if I can handle that. I was like, I need an apartment. I was very desperate. And when you are desperate, you cannot think too much. People take advantage of you.
Yes.
Entire cash, 5,000 I gave to this brother until now. I don't know the brother, I don't see him anymore. Huh? The key he gave me is a wrong key. I got there, the super said that no, this man, the police he's looking for him. And I have his green card. To make sure he gave me his green card. But what do you do? So it's a million of these kind of things that is happening. Well, like the world was like,
yeah.
That I was like, maybe I made a mistake by coming here. That's what I was thinking. Crying all the night, nobody knows about it. I'm telling you that the one, my uncle, I never told him that. Because if I told him, he would even put fire on it. So these things that is happening, he's Muslim, you see him in the masjid. And it's outside the masjid, he wrote that the apartment is for rent. You see how people don't pay up. Somebody says, you're welcome to New York. That's what they told me. And I subhanallah. So may Allah save us from that cruelty. May Allah not make us those who are harming people, and may Allah not make people harming us. Because it's really hurtful. Some people don't care about eating in the people's world. They don't care. Last time, one of our uncles in this message was explaining even me how his own blood destroyed his world. And they're not ready to give him away back. Land and everything they took. And they go and pray, Allah Akbar, may Allah accept it. They say, how you will do that if you have the right, the property of someone in your hand? May Allah teach our ways. So when a person is in debt, the person is in debt, wallahi, try your best and go solve their problem. If you cannot do it entirely, you can even reduce it for them. It is Allah will make it easy for you in this dunya and the hereafter. Try it and you will see, inshallah. And the last one is وَمَنْ سَتَرَ مُسْلِمًا سَتَرَهُ اللَّهُ فِي الدُّنْيَا وَالْآخِرَةِ. Whoever conceals the shortcomings of the Muslim, Allah will conceal his shortcomings in this world and the hereafter. And this is our problems today. We are ready to always look at the shortcomings of our brothers or our sisters. Like we are ready when a person just, before even they commit, we will even tell people that, he smoke. He's supposed to make cigarette before. What's cigarette? Smoke weed, marijuana. You take him everywhere. No, this brother, he's not a good Muslim. What happens? No one who's going from club to club. You're ready to always spread news about other people. Some people they are even ready to listen to the scholars who will make mistake and they will spread it everywhere. Some people when they listen to some scholars, it's just for the scholar to even make mistake. Until even during Ramadan, some people stand behind the Imam so that the Imam make mistake so that they correct him. That's their intention. So the brother even did not see mistake of Imam. They show us a video of somewhere in an Arab country. The Imam is reciting perfectly, but the one who's behind, he's taking him somewhere else, bringing him back, try to really force him, say that he correct him. Where are we going? Fine, that doesn't happen. You really want to see mistakes of your brother or your sister so that you reveal it to the entire world. Rasulullah said, وَمَنْ سَتَرَ مُسْلِمًا. You see their mistake, there's no problem. You see their shortcomings, and then you consider. It doesn't mean that you're not allowed to go and advise them. I'm not talking about that. But you conceal it. You do not reveal it to anyone. Allah will protect you, your shortcomings, okay, in this dunya and the hereafter. And I think the Tabi'in, if I remember, one of them, maybe a Sheikh will bring it. He said, we saw some people, they were good, we see that goodness in them, and they start revealing the mistakes of other people, then Allah reveals their mistakes, they become like they are sinners. And we see some people, they are sinners, but because they don't care about nobody, they care about themselves, nobody talk about their mistakes. Because if you are revealing the secret of something that someone doesn't want you to know, but Allah make it, something happening, you hear about it, or you see it, and you go, you reveal, so Allah will follow you. There's a hadith, I think the Sheikh will bring that. Allah will follow until you are here in your room, something that you do in your room, the entire world will know about it. May Allah protect us from that. سبحانك اللهم وبحمدك نشهد أن لا إله إلا أنت نستغفرك ونتوب إليك. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.